early March, Ariana Madix's world turned upside down when it was revealed that her boyfriend of 9 years, Tom Sandoval, was cheating on her with her close friend and fellow Vanderpump Rules co-star Raquel Leviss. What followed was a surreal chain of events for Madix as Scandoval gripped the nation, setting social media ablaze and breathing new life into the Bravo reality series. A longtime fan favorite thanks to her refreshing mix of girl energy and vulnerability, Madix was suddenly the TV star everyone everywhere was rooting for. As the demise of her relationship played out IRL and on the show, production on Season 10 resumed as soon as the news broke. The Florida native, 38, released breakup merch, was cast in a Lifetime movie, and even got invited to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Her now iconic confrontation with Sandoval during the season finale was a masterclass in badassery, and in September, it was announced she was joining Season 32 of Dancing with the Stars. 8 months after the drama unfolded, Madix, who's been dating New York-based fitness coach Daniel Weiss since April, says she feels more confident than ever and is focused on looking forward. "This situation made me realize that I can do hard things," she tells us. "The worst-case scenario literally did happen, and I was okay. Look, you can handle what's thrown at you." Madix sat down with us on the set of her cover shoot in LA to talk about what's next for her. "I also feel compelled to respond, in part, because everyone involved deserves better, and most importantly, because this is a larger conversation that I wholeheartedly want to be part of and grow from," he added. "The industry is flawed. It sets men, especially white men, up for success. It's designed this way. As a man in a privileged position, I have to be vocal about this. Because of my ignorance, I didn't recognize it for all that it was while it was happening in my own life, but I do not want to ever benefit from others being pulled down again." Were you aware of how big Scandoval was when it was happening? I was off social media initially, so friends filled me in here and there. I was like, this is crazy, but it was also happening in the midst of not eating and not sleeping. It was a weird juxtaposition of emotions and feelings. Is there a moment from that time that stands out? I can't believe there was a mention made during the White House Correspondents' Dinner. The president heard it. I was like, that's awesome. Have your feelings toward Tom or Rachel changed? No. Fans really embraced you in the wake of the scandal. Has it been nice to connect to them in a new way? It's incredible. Sometimes I'll go to the mall and meet someone who's been through a similar situation. And then we'll talk in the middle of Sephora and cry and hug each other. This deeply personal scenario gave VPR a huge boost. How does that feel? I know it's a show, and it's very entertaining, and I'm happy about that, but it's also my real life. Sometimes that line is blurred, but of course, I want the show to do well. How's Dancing with the Stars going? I'm having the best time. If I could do rehearsals and performances every day for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. I find it so rewarding and fun. What's been the hardest part? The wear and tear on the body. Regardless of being in shape or not, you're not dancing in heels every day. That starts to affect you in ways you didn't expect. It's intense. I spend a lot of time icing my feet at home. Has anything surprised you about the experience? It doesn't feel like a competition, but more like this fun thing that we're all doing together, that we're all lucky to experience. The cast, the pros, and the crew included. Who's your biggest competition? I am. I can't be Lele Pons or 17-year-old Xochitl Gomez. I can only be 38-year-old Ariana Madix. I'm just trying to be the best version of myself, stay in my lane, and keep my eyes on my own paper. Who have you gotten closest with? I've really connected with Lele. We're very similar, and she's just so fun. Mary Williams is so lovely. I've made friends with some of the pros, too. There isn't anyone I don't love. Has dancing changed how you feel about yourself? If you were to put me in my samba outfit 3 months ago and say, okay, go have lunch in this on Vanderpump Rules, I would have been really self-conscious. But I'm focused more on what I'm doing and less on how I look, and that's different for sure. You have a lot going on with DWTS, filming VPR, and your sandwich shop with castmate Katie Maloney. How do you balance it all? I'm not balancing anything. Laughs. I'm on the verge of falling apart at all times. No, I mean, when it's time to rest, I make sure I truly rest. I have no social life right now. I don't remember what it's like to go to a bar.